This European Cricket Network event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software and Paramatch.
A fair number as Salzburg picked up the win with 25 balls to go. So that's how Lords have been featured the last 3 times they've played. Just the one win for them, and that was against the Austrian Daredevils. So can they make it another against Vienna Danube? It'll go where he wants, but if it's not, then he's going to give a chance away. So I think you're better off going the way that Kumajar, his captain, does. Short, and that's hit pretty well. Gets it over the fielder. Nicely played. The fielder has to get down. Got to get down and got to get dirty. And if you don't get down and get dirty, it's too late if you get dirty afterwards, because you're getting dirty for nada. Because the ball has already made its way down to the boundary. Nicely played. Overpitched, and it just helped along the way. That's going to be 6 runs.
Showing that these teams only have 1 win between them. That's out of 17 games so far, as this is lifted up. That's going to be 4. So Barty comes to the party. Yeah. Do you give it a bit of
I scare people when I sneeze. Literally, I scare people in the air, and that will go all the way. Volley, volley, volley. Yeah.
It's got a smartphone, everything. Chat sometimes. In the air. Oh, he's gone well. Kaiba Malia did his best to drop it. He's got one of the world's biggest hats under there, is the captain, Kaiba, and he does take it. And we know his fingers look like a kind of a wizard's stick, doesn't it, at the moment? But anyway, somehow he pulls that one in. It's 44 for 1.
Depends what you've had for lunch as well.
That was lifted away by Laka, and that's going to get over the top for 6 as well. Maximal. Yeah, they had spares. Up in the air. Catchable and taken. Well, I said that Dusty Hill, he's bringing the headband game. Moralica will be the benefactor, as Laka will have to go. Oh, well, that's a new over, but that's a bouncer, and that's going to disappear for 6. Maximo time. Kumajar.
A little bit too short, and if you're bowling it short, it's going to be smashed away.
Jar on 45. Goes for it and nails it. 50 for Kumajar. It's been a good innings, and he's almost taken out the camera. Well, leave some for us, Kumud. We want to be able to show you as he brings up his half century with a Maximo. Anyway, that's up in the air. That's going to be 4. So Grisabak is off the mark. End of the over as Amari goes magical.
Nice. Well, this one is up in the air, and it's going to get over the fielder, and it's going to end up maybe just trickling in here.
It actually does, and he's going to have to negotiate the chords there. Duckengary, it's good effort. He went right back to the line. Just couldn't quite pull it in. All right, I reckon it's
a catchable, you know.
Yeah, I think that's fine for height. That's what they're going to check here. Well, he's already walking off, so he's pretty much given up the goat as Jar. Another good catch there by Abracine Dosterhill. Let's check this one out.
This is a big wicket, you know. This wicket could mean the difference of them getting to that 140.
Yeah, it's fine. Look, be nice to get back there. And then you'll head to Malta. Right now, though, we've got this piece of fielding, which that's a bit of the old twister. Now they're going to,
risky and gone.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose you take the gamble and think, right, we want to take this on, and it's going to be, Bhatia is going to get run out.
He might get a reprieve. Let's just see what happened with the fielding here originally. He's all right there. He's still all right. Where's the ball? Well, I've lost the ball. There it is.
Where is the ball?
Let's try and run it forward for you. Here we go. I can see the ball. It hits him. It's kind of lodged in him here. It's lodged in his, and he doesn't quite touch the line.
He's not touched it there. Let's see the other hand come down. Yeah, he's okay. He's done all right.
Yeah, I think he's all right. But I thought that his hand might have just grazed the line, and then you'll see what happened. They took an ambitious overthrow. basically said, yeah, all right. It's classic kind of, what's the word? Ninth over. Thick edge flying away, and it might have actually gone all the way. It has. Maximo. In fact, it's a Maximo to Gusmak Sandu. Oi! Well, has whacked him, and
Gone.
I think that is out, you know.
So that retired out has not worked to plan.
Well, it's actually, he's gotten Sandu out. So basically, the retired out because, yeah, check this one out. Because it wasn't it Dutt that was facing this one, and he hits his elbow. Anyway, 10th overtime. Let's rock and let's roll. That's into a pocket of space, and that's going to be 4. So Saluja, we had to wait for the merry-go-round to come around.
I think they took 2. So it's
yeah, they
going to
did
be
take 2.
Saluja, and he's going to get another one away. Yeah, he is.
He's got the gaps at the moment. All right, well, both barrels here, but it's going to be a standing catch down there from Abusin Dusterhill. Well, that's a pretty solid catch. I know that Martin Glees says he looks like David Bedford. He didn't have to run 10,000 metres for this catch.
And
all right, where's that going? That gets past the fielder. That'll be 1. Might as well come for 2. What are you waiting for? Gone. Well, it'll be another golden 1. This time to Vijay Kumar. Lords have to scramble a bit in the second half, don't they? They'll end up with 124 for 8.
it's going to be a Wasif Saluja. Will start, and it's a dot ball first up, getting the ball in a nice areas to Niazi and Newman. Up in the air, it's a difficult one, but the fielder holds on to a good catch. It's the disaster start, really. Niazi will go for a 2-ball duck. Man who did score 20-odd runs for them in the last match. I was just talking about that as well. Well, he doesn't get this right, and it's a good catch taken by the fielder.
It's a golden ball, right? Well, that's going to be carved away, and that's going to be 4. Hope for the best. Hit hard, 4 runs. Amari started well. Good start in port for Vienna Danube, searching for their first win in this European Cricket Series.
Golden ball to start off with. Oh, gone. Jagadev Bhatte style. And Abu Bakr Khan will come back and shatter the stumps.
Picked up nicely, just going with the angle. That's a pretty good start. Probably the best 15 minutes. Oh, well, it's not a great 15 minutes coming up for Jahangari because it's time to take a seat. And Vienna Danube, after a promising start, have lost 3 wickets now. Saluja, what a spell this is from him.
And, well, that's hit nicely down the ground. And we'll go for 4 runs. Good hit.
Thanks to Cardam Oval again. That's hit like a tracer bullet from Dusterhill. He gets 4. Drew gets PUC in finals day. Right, up in the air and miles out of the ground. Maximal for Dusterhill. Anyway, it's Kumajar getting a ball and over number 5.
And in the air, catching opportunity, and down it goes. There'll be 4. Wow. It's Kumajar, the captain.
All right, in the air, has it got the legs? It sure does. Nice shot from Muralikel. Maximo. 6 from him takes him into double figures. Be like that. All right, tees off at this one as well. That's going to disappear, just too short from Kumajar. Maximo takes Vienna Danube past 50. Make him come forward. And he does, and this is high, and it's a chance. It's a steep, it's caught. Really nice catch that time by Sahil Bhatti. Muralikel put that one up into the cumulus, but Kumajar, he takes my advice, he pitches it up a bit, gets Muralikel to come forward. And a bit of a momentum shifting wicket, I think, on the stroke of the 5th over. Another full toss, this time it's hit very well. Maximo! The ball might pitch before you, but he's getting a lot of full tosses. It's another one here, and this one is also slammed down the ground. Well, he's on a heater right now as Dusterhill goes back-to-back Maximals as Bhatti starts well, finishes poorly. Back-to-back sixes make it 14 off his over. Austria gets a second over. And he gets slog swept up and out of the ground. Well, sixes coming from both ends now. Haidari goes maximal with his first. Maybe chases a wide here, but might get a boundary for it and does. Haidari. And he comes on to bowl now. 3 overs to go. This game's in the balance. Starts with a boundary. Hit pretty hard. It's going to be 4 more. I mean, that was only 5 metres away from the fielder, but this outfield is so fast. The contact was there from Haidari.
They need a wicket here pretty badly.
That's hit pretty well. They moved the fielder, but he's too clever. He outfoxes him, finds the new gap. 3 fours to start the over.
And Haidari at the moment has posed a lovely shot.
Oi!
And that is not going to be stopped either. That's 4. Oh.
All right, it goes very wrong. That's 7. Forget about it. Maximal, that's going to be a no ball for sure. Cracks this into the gap. What an innings from Haidari. Belted,
Shot.
Absolutely belted, ties the scores. Maximal.
I think he gave away hardly any runs away, about 17. So here we go.
That'll do it. Or will it? It will. It's a drop catch. And it'll run away. Well, it'll only be 1, but that's all they'll need. They'll walk the final run. Well, it's been a bit of a marathon for Vienna Danube, but they will score their first win in the last game. The single will finish it off, and they win this game with an over to spare. For Lords, it's disappointment for them. They fall to a 1-8 record, still with the game to come. But Vienna Danube, really, the team that kind of against all odds there, they found a way to do it, and they thoroughly deserve that win. And that means that all 11 teams in this tournament now have had a win.